We have a quorum, so I'll call this meeting to order. Would you please join me in a moment of silence? And the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, would you please read the rules to speak?
Yes, individuals wishing to speak on agenda items must complete a sign-up card prior to the item being introduced. Sign-up cards are available on the table in the council chamber. Individuals wishing to speak on non-agenda items may do so under petitions and requests from the public present. No sign-up card is required. Citizens will be given 3 minutes to speak on all agenda items. All sign-up cards and exhibits being submitted to City Council shall be placed in the box on the table in the council chamber.
Thank you very much. Council, I don't know if I should call it council, but I'll call it council. Do I have a motion to approve the CRA minutes of November 22nd, 2022?
So moved.
I have a motion. I need a second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Passes unanimously. City Manager.
Good evening, Chairman, Vice Chairman, and board members. The first agenda item we have tonight is under new business 8A. It's a commercial beautification grant for a property located at 213 Broad Street. The project is located at 213 Broad Street within the downtown subdistrict of the Community Redevelopment District. The owner, Alan Kissel Architect, is applying for a grant to make the following improvements: replace 17 windows, replace 3 exterior doors, install new ADA ramp and deck, install new pervious concrete parking pad and an ADA ramp landing, install a larger crawl space for access. The listed items are eligible expenses under the Commercial Beautification Facade Improvement Program. The total cost of the low bid to do the proposed improvements minus the estimated fees, which is not eligible for reimbursement, is $84,390. The total maximum amount is 50% of that, which will total $40,000, which is the maximum cap. Funds are available within the CRA building grants FY 2023 budget to cover the grant amount.
Thank you very much. Council, anything you want to say to that? Okay, we have any cards?
One card, Alan Kiesel.
I was going to call you if you didn't have a card.
Alan Kiesel, I'm the applicant. I'm here to answer any questions if you have them.
Well, my first impression of this is it's a win-win. This is what we're here for. Commercial beautification, all the items you spoke about, replace 3 exterior doors, all the thing, ADA ramps. I think it's a win-win, and I'm all for moving forward. Anything else or anybody else in council? No questions? Pretty easy? Yes, sir. Dr.
Yeah, there's a ton of windows in there and plenty of doors as well.
Very good. If I don't see anything else, Vice Mayor?
Yes, and I see. I've been watching in that building for a number of years, and it is, it's been touched up over the years, and it needs another beautification process, and I think it's a good thing to make it happen.
All right. Any other questions with the card or the applicant? All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Any other cards? I bet there is.
One card, Stan Johnson.
You're all right. Take a deep breath.
Stan Johnson, 860 Poinsett Avenue. I'm looking at the agenda packet, and 2016 it was purchased for about $86,000, and now we're looking at $40,000 improvements. I don't see any of the improvements are beautification, like the ramp. There's a ramp there already. Windows and doors. What is that? About 39,000 or something like that. I mean, it's got windows and doors, and so it's, as far as the beautification, I don't see it's beautification. It appears to me that this should the government put money into a commercial project that is in downtown, that is considered to be a somewhat a business area that's active, and yet we're going to be putting over, let's say, $40,000 or so into a project that he only paid about $86,000 for it. He's already got that, and I don't see that he really needs parking. Parking's there. I mean, you got street parking. If you've got over there across from Baldwin Plaza, that's all, that's not far away. And just across the street, there's parking. So I don't see that, I really don't see that there's a need to give public money to a private enterprise. I don't see it. I don't see it's justified. So I'm opposed to this project, and I know that some other people would be opposed to this also, that have voiced their concern that the money, the CRA money, has sometimes been spent just to put money in people's pockets. And this project does not appear to be a big benefit to the area, and so I'm opposing it. You probably don't like that.
Oh, I don't
I'm sure
dislike it. I say I don't dislike it. I think it will be, will help beautify.
Well, give me $40,000 and I'll beautify my area too. So I've given you my opinion, and you're just going to just go along with it, just like you've done with other projects in the CRA area. Just give them money, and it's you don't have to pay it back. I don't think it's right. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Any other cards?
There's no other cards.
Yeah, I get a motion. You look ready.
Move to approve the commercial beautification grant for property located at 213 Broad Street.
I have a motion from Member Nelson.
Second.
I have a second from Member Stokel. Roll call vote.
Member Aker?
Yes.
Member Cole?
Yes.
Member Nelson?
Yes.
Chairman Diesel?
Yes.
Vice Chair Robinson?
Yes.
Member Ball? Stokel?
Yes.
Passes unanimously with who is here. City Manager.
Petitions and requests.
Petitions and requests. We're there quick.
Stan Johnson, 860 Poinsett Avenue. And I object to what's going on in the city. For example, I sent emails to over 100 people, including council and so forth, showing the sewage spill that happened after Hurricane Ian, however you pronounce it. That was thousands of gallons, 9 city streets, and also even into the parks at Senior Center. And our city manager says it never happened. And guess what? Somebody turned off the water fountains at the park over at the Senior Center at my request. It's like an admission. So what we have is open and notorious dishonesty by our city manager. Open and notorious false reporting. Okay, I checked with the numerous attorneys about what can I do? And every one of them told me, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do because there's no money involved. But I just sent you an email about Florida statutes, I think it's about 838, that says it's a felony. It's a felony to give a false report. This is a false report by your wonderful shyster city manager. And I'm not just calling him a shyster. I know it from my personal experience. I know, plus many other people know, that we had a sewage spill there, a big sewage spill, and he denies it. That's a false report. The question is, are you guys who have been approving what he's doing, are you accessories to this false report? Florida statutes calls this a felony. What they say is in this Florida statutes, it says is that if somebody does a false report and it's due to something which has a financial entanglement, or it has to do with the health and safety of the public, it is a false report that is under this Florida statute. I sent it to you. You guys need to wake up. This guy is a shyster. He's a con artist. He's a fraudster. And you let it continue. It shows on you. There's something in the book that Mr. Robinson uses, says is that something like birds of feather flock together. bad company corrupts good company. It's in that book.
Something similar to that, but
I believe it's 1 Corinthians 15:33. If you want to check it out.
Thank
Okay.
you. Appreciate it.
Please do some action about it.
Thank you.
Get rid of him. Thank you.
All right, Executive Director's report.
No actionable items. It's project updates for your consideration.
With that, Board, anything you want to add as we go? Yes, sir. Doc?
I had some of the merchants downtown have asked me to see if we can look into a problem that we're having with some dumpsters downtown. I understand that the collections department is running into some equipment problems, and we got dumpsters that are filling up. They were supposed to be emptied twice a week, and they're only being emptied once a week. So I didn't know if there's any options that we can look into to find out more, so that we can get some. We've got some restaurants that are getting very successful, and they're generating more trash. And when we can't get them emptied twice a week, it runs into a problem. It's happened about 4 times in the last few months. And if there's an equipment problem or just some options that we could look into for them, because they're just overrunning some of the dumpsters, particularly behind my office and the 2 restaurants that are associated with it.
Kevin, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, we had 2 trucks go down this week, and we have 2 that are out of service completely. So we've been running 1 dumpster truck for about the last week. So we're hoping to have all 3 back up and running tomorrow, but there are no other options. There are no rental vehicles available in the whole southeast. There is no option. That's the only vehicles and pickup dumpsters. So we run 1 guy. He works about 120 hours every 2 weeks, and we hit the restaurants as a priority. But we are hoping to have the other trucks, the other 2 vehicles we have on our hands, available this week. The 2 others have been out for about a year now in Orlando getting repairs. So parts are hard to come by. Any heavy equipment repairs are way out of timelines. So
We've got an agenda item coming up for traffic replacement at 3 intersections, and it's a 400-day lead time on parts.
Wow. Hate to hear that.
We can't get them from Amazon?
Free shipping, Scott.
Doc, thank you for that, pointing that out. Boy, it's disappointing we can't get anything, any parts. Anything else? All right, with that, we will see the council at 6:30. Meeting adjourned.